Well, one of the things that we've been doing in this DOJ is enforcing our federal civil rights laws related to voting, and they include the Help America Vote Act, the National Voter Registration Act, the Voting Rights Act, and some other statutes, including overseas voters and military voters. And we've been asking states to produce the data to us of their voter rolls, and just to be able to make sure that they only have citizens on the rolls and that they don't have duplicates and have people voting in multiple jurisdictions. And so we've had to file 8 lawsuits throughout the United States to enforce our data requests, which are something that they have to comply with under the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act of 1960. Some states have actually reached settlements with us, and North Carolina has agreed to remove over 100,000 voters who were improperly registered from their voter rolls, and we're in negotiations with some other states as well. And so this is an important task and tool that has really been neglected. In fact, when we started to bring these cases, some of the legacy lawyers in the Civil Rights Division told us that they were unfamiliar with how to do these cases. They'd never been done in the Civil Rights Division before. So we're proud to bring back these statutes and enforce them. That's one of the things that we're doing. And then, sometimes we get requests as the Department of Justice in elections from candidates, from campaigns, from sometimes state officials to send monitors into elections to ensure integrity, particularly in areas where there may have been questions about it or a history of noncompliance with our federal voting rights laws. And so this DOJ Civil Rights Division is sending election monitors to Passaic County, New Jersey, and to several counties in California where we've been requested to. This has met with some resistance by some state officials. Governor Newsom has gone nutso criticizing this, but I don't recall ever hearing him object, or prior Democrat governors objecting, when the Democrat Department of Justice sent election monitors to these jurisdictions. And so turnabout is fair play. We're just responding to requests from folks. I don't know why anybody should be concerned about federal monitors when this is something that's been done in many elections in the past. And so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. It's amazing what happens when you start to enforce the law against blue states. They don't like it. It's really interesting. Give us an update on Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin, in that letter you sent a couple of months ago, is one of the most important strikes on election integrity. If you're not going to comply, you're going to lose your federal funding. Give us an update on, is Wisconsin complying? Are they in danger of losing their funding? Who else could be in danger of losing their funder with that accountability lens that you're applying?
Well, since this thing is ongoing, I'm not really going to comment on where it's going to go next, but we're very serious about it. You've seen my boss, Pam Bondi, as well, and the president. They're very firm on these issues, and I think that's really the way to go. So what's interesting is how we do so much in our country today is states think that they're entitled to a lot of federal funding, but they actually aren't. You're not entitled to federal funding unless you're complying with federal law. And so they're not used to anybody enforcing this mechanism. And the shutdown has slowed things down a little bit in terms of, we've furloughed most of our staff. We're dealing with some mission critical issues that can't be done after the election. But, rest assured that once everyone comes back, we'll be full steam ahead on all of these issues and making sure that as we approach those midterm elections that we're enforcing these federal laws. And meanwhile, as issues arise and are popping up, we are working with states and local officials, and we're working with governors, and we're holding people accountable to our federal election laws.